Stop right there. Thank you. I
Come on,
need you to go.
Why are you shining that light at me?
Back up.
Why are you shining that light at me?
Welcome to First Person Defender, where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers.
Drop the gun! Whoa! Stop! Don't make fire! Get out, dude! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
And fight their way out.
Drop the gun!
This is First Person Defender.
A mom and her kids are out running errands around town. But what happens when a stranger approaches and it gets dynamic? Let's see if she turns into a mama bear today on First Person Defender.
These force-on-force scenarios use training guns that fire non-lethal projectiles.
My name is Georgia Hill and I am from Mandeville, Louisiana. I just started really learning about guns about 2 years ago. I do not have much knowledge. We try to take as many classes as possible. I'm a little bit more comfortable, but not anywhere near what I should be. My expectations are for today, I don't really know. I would like to see how I react in a situation where I'm threatened, especially with kids. I just hope I don't freeze up during the process and protect myself and not the kids.
Georgia already admitted that she doesn't really have a plan. And I think that being on FPD here is going to help her start thinking outside the box. She'll start training her mind. She may rise to the occasion, and she may turn into one of those people that just sees up and don't exactly know what to do. I haven't got her figured out yet, so I don't know exactly what she's going to do. But I've got Philip Toppino from HK, and he's got a great scenario for her. Let's bring him in. Philip, you got to hear Georgia talk. There's a lot going on here.
There is. We've given her 2 tools to work with. We gave her a flashlight, and we've given her some water-based, it's a training, but to simulate pepper spray. And so we want her to use those to find her voice and to leverage her voice with the flashlight, and potentially, if she needs to escalate it further, the non-lethal pepper spray.
Well, I'm hoping she goes full mama bear on us. I'm hoping she takes charge of the situation. I can't guarantee that's going to happen, but we're going to find out soon.
Georgia arrives with her daughter and one of her friends at the grocery store. Is she ready to engage in a creepy situation and leave everything behind? It happens all too often, and a mama bear must be ready to attack.
Hey, picking up some groceries.
Groceries.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, kid, can you help me out? I've been lost. I can't find my way. I ran out of gas, and I really can't find my way out of where I'm going.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm kind of lost. I just can't find my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you to go over
pretty
here.
Girl here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get you to help.
Well, I just wanted to. I was asking her.
Oh no, yeah, thank you. What do you need?
Can you help me out? I need some money.
We're good.
I'm out
thank
of gas.
you.
Do
not approach.
Come on.
Do not approach us.
All right.
Back up.
Take
Okay.
it easy. Calm down. I just really need some money. I just
Back
really
up.
need some money. What do you? Ah! Geez.
Okay, in the car. Get in the car.
I just really need some money.
Do not approach us.
Behind me. I can't even see. Come on, just help me out with some money, would you? Just help me out. I just really need the money.
Out. Get out. Lock the door. Oh, I don't know how. Okay, locked? All right, locked.
Index. Okay, so tell me what happened.
We went and picked our groceries up. We came outside, putting the groceries in, and a man came and approached the kids from that side of the car. I stepped in between them, tried to get him to back up. I wanted to be loud to scare him, to draw attention to us. Put a good bit of distance in. Once he would not, I just pulled out the pepper spray. But I'm not comfortable with the pepper spray, so I still did not use it like it was supposed to be done, I don't think. Then I got in the car, got the kids in the car, did not make sure he was far enough away, and then did not lock the car. So he was able to open the door.
I thought you did a great job. I thought you got really, really too close to that giant man. But apparently you weren't afraid and you were thinking something else. What were you thinking getting that close?
Getting in between the kids.
You did a good job. Well, I was wondering if you were going to go mama bear on us. So a lot of things went right. I'm really glad he didn't get more violent with you. I'm glad he didn't have a weapon, because if he had a weapon, it would have been different, right? Mm-hmm. Well, let's get Philip from HK over here to tell us what he saw.
Okay.
All right, Philip, you were closer than I was. What do you think?
A lot of talking points, a lot of learning moments. First off, where's your flashlight?
It's in my purse.
So that's something that we talked about earlier, right? Stop
Yes.
and go away. Use that to project your voice, right? A couple things, a couple big points. Did you get tunnel vision on him? When you saw him, when did you see him approach?
When I was already in the car and I saw him out the windshield or the side door.
Do you normally back your car into your parking space?
No.
That's one of those things where it limits the fact that if you need to leave in a hurry, that's why we back in, so that's one thing. Another thing is when you got tunnel, did you experience what we call tunnel vision? When he approached and you got close to him, first off, distance is our friend. Mm-hmm. So we want to keep as much distance between us and someone potentially larger, because while he referenced a weapon, he could be a physical weapon to you without anything in his hands, just because of his physicality.
And the kids kind of seized up, and they kind of just stayed there and wondered what was going on. Mm-hmm. Did you feel like you had good control of the kids?
I did not even, it was just a second thought with them. It was all about him. I didn't even think what they were doing, standing right behind me.
A direct descendant of the world-famous HK416, the MR556A1 is the consumer version. It uses the same proprietary short-stroke gas piston system instead of the traditional DI gas impingement system. Means it runs cooler, cleaner, and more reliable. It's the reason so many military and law enforcement trust HK rifles. Check out the MR556A1 from HK.
All right, so we talked about three big things. A lot of learning points, but three big things. We're gonna bring in our bad guy and we're gonna talk about some of the 3 points that you can work on for the next run.
Okay.
Get your flashlight out. You're in a transitional space, okay? So you wanna take that flashlight, and the moment you see something unusual, you gotta tell him to stop.
Stop.
Start walking towards her, right? Not right away. Make sure you use the flashlight, put it on the ground, and let him know that you have another tool. Okay, so he walks towards you and you tell him to stop.
Stop.
If he doesn't stop, louder with your voice, flash him in the eyes.
Stop.
Louder.
Stop.
Mommy voice.
Stop.
There you go. You tell the difference with that voice. So back up, try it again. So he's gonna walk towards you. I want you to tell him to stop. If he stops, then say go away.
Okay.
If he doesn't stop, louder with the flashlight and up to his face.
Okay.
Start walking towards.
Stop. Stop. Go away.
Yes, mama voice, right? Mama voice. Now, what's the most dangerous part when he approaches you? What's the most dangerous part on him when he approaches you?
His size and strength on me.
But also his hands and his waistline. This is where weapons can come from. So a pre-fight indicator is if he approached you and his right hand goes behind his back, that's where you get really loud, really fast. And also potentially you're calling the kids to you and you're also getting behind the car.
Okay.
So that's point number one. Point number two, don't let him get close to you. There was a time where you actually moved towards him. You want to use that flashlight and your voice and give commands. You do not want to ever close distance. You have your purse on you. You're going to call the kids to you, and you're going to address him sooner. You're going to address him sooner. When you see something unusual, you give it more attention. You're going to make sure he's not an immediate, imminent threat by looking at his hands. You're going to give him a stop command. Hey man, can you stop please? Right, walk towards.
Hey, can you stop, please? Yeah. Stop, right there.
Yes, brighter, right? And your hand kind of comes in, so if he were to ever want to do you harm, then you could use that to strike him. Like more of a hammer fist, right? We don't have a dummy here, so we're not gonna strike that. But take my hand, for example, right? You would come in, And I want you to hold the flashlight higher up in your knuckles, like that. And if he gets close, I want you to bring that to your upper part of your cheek. And I want you to look at that. Wherever you're looking is where I want that flashlight to go. And you're coil it up like a snake. So if he got too close, you would strike him with that. We talk about a flashbang. So a flashbang is he were to come close, you could flash him, you would strike him with your palm, and then you would hit him with the flashlight. So let's do this at 10%. So he comes walking in, tell him to stop.
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 Now from here, is that a fighting stance? Right? If I were to, I could push you over at that point. Get into a good base. Okay? Bring this hand in, this purse becomes irrelevant, right? So I'm holding the purse. Here we go, I'm holding the purse. This is you.
Okay.
Put that on. Bring your hands in close. The flashlight goes up to his eyes. If he gets too close, like if he were to reach out and grab you. Now, that flashlight to his eyes, and then this would strike. Now, this is projecting your voice, and distance is broken down, so we're here. So Kevin, go back again, please. Before that happens, I want you to really focus. Find that you are afraid. You're using that flashlight to project your voice. Your voice is going to be the first line of defense, and that flashlight is just to magnify it, amplify it. So Kevin, walk towards, tell him to stop.
Stop. Stop.
Yes. Yes. Now, if he were to grab you, now what?
There.
Yes. Deep breath. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay.
I think you're doing a good job.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want to survive a real-world experience like you see on First Person Defender, you need training. And we provide classes and training at Range Ready Studios. We have pistol classes, rifle classes, advanced concealed carry, and even First Person Defender experiences where you get to run through many scenarios like you see on this show. Go to rangereadystudios.com to sign up now.
There's a lot of people out there that don't carry a gun because it's just not comfortable or it's not conducive to what they're doing at the time. Well, a small bag like this thrown over the shoulder can be really handy, very slow. So you got to be willing to forgo some of the speed to action versus the comfort. So with this, I've got to be perceptive. I've got to watch what's going on around me. I have to pick up on this bad guy standing over here. I have to think, what's up? I don't know. Some reason he's spooking me. I unzip my gun. I put my hand in the bag. I try to create distance. I don't want a confrontation. An important note here is I've got my hand on this gun in a firing position, but I'm going to show you how it looks. Fingers straighten off the trigger. I've got a good firing grip on this pistol. My fingers straighten off the trigger. From here, it comes up out of the bag. I make present to the target and make my shot. I put it away. I make sure I'm not pointing the gun at myself, at my other hand, and my finger, again, is straightened off the trigger. It's a comfortable position. I'm out walking in the park today. I've got shorts on, maybe a tank top because I'm a little bit retro. Bad guy's coming up. I see something wrong, I unzip. I've got my hand in a firing position. I don't have to let anybody see what's going on in here. They don't have to know that I'm holding a gun. But here again, I have to be perceptive and I have to see it coming. From here, gun comes up. Gun goes away, zip it back up, and I can practice this all day long. Single shot, multiple shots, however you choose. But if you choose something like this off-body carry, even though it's attached to my body, it's considered off-body carry. I can take this off, I can lay it on the ground, I can hang it on a chair in a restaurant. You have to be mindful and thoughtful about what you're doing. Take the time to consider how much this will slow you down and how willing you are to be perceptive. The
The HK VP9 SK. HK quality, but in a smaller package. This is the compact version. A little bit more friendly for concealed carry. You have shorter barrel, you have a shorter grip, and you have different grip sizes that you can put in here, different back straps to fit your hand, but also different magazine lengths, 10, 13, 15 rounds, depending on what you need, but plenty of 9mm ammo to get the job done and protect yourself and your family. The HK VP9 SK.
First Person Defender brought to you by HK and T4E.
Again, on her weekly grocery pickup, Georgia and her crew encounter a sketchy character. Sometimes it's nothing, but oftentimes ill intent is imminent. Can everyone escape with their lives, or is Georgia destined to fail?
Okay, let's get these groceries real quick. Hi. How are you? Picking up some groceries. Here, let me get this door. You ready? Here. Got it? Got it?
Hey, baby, how you
Can
doing?
I help you?
You're cute.
I need
We
you
should
to
go
stop
party.
Right there.
What do you mean stop
Stop
here? We
right
should hang
there.
out. We
Thank
should go
you.
party.
I
Come
need
on,
you to go.
Why are you shining
Stop.
that light at me?
Back
why,
up.
Why are you shining
Back
that light at me?
up.
Why are you shining that light at me? Just leave me
I am
alone. What are you
carrying
doing?
and I see
you want
that
you want to
knife.
go?
And I see that
What?
knife. And get in the car.
Index, index, index. Okay, Georgia, tell me what happened.
Went in to get groceries. On our way out, a gentleman approached me on the side of the car.
How you feeling right now?
Better than the first one.
Why is that?
A little bit more controlled of the situation. I had the kids at a distance already, and I already was in between him and the kids. So I think taking that factor out of it, having the flashlight, being prepared to tell him to stop. I did see his knife in the back of his pocket, and that's when I knew to draw.
So you saw a knife sticking out of his pocket. Good, that means you're being perceptive. Philip, I mean, she did a lot of things different, and the scenario still didn't go how we would have liked to escalate it, but it wasn't because of us, it was because of her.
Absolutely, you did awesome.
Thank you.
What did you see?
I saw the knife, and that was when I knew it was not just some guy trying to make conversation.
Your voice, that was awesome. That was a fantastic, you are so much safer applying those concepts in the timing in which you did.
Flashlights, you know, pepper spray, the gun's our last resort, we're ready to use it. If you didn't have the gun on this one, what do you think would have happened?
I would have went for the pepper spray, but his size and knowing the knife, I probably would have got hurt.
That flashlight, you already have it out, you're projecting your voice. As he comes towards you, get loud, car alarm, and then be prepared to push danger away. Use that hammer, use that flashlight, and it can be a game changer. Overall, great run. Overall, great run. So proud, happy for you.
What do you think about your experience on First Person Defender?
I was wonderful. I think you are even a little prepared for it, but I was not. Your nerves get just the best of you and you freeze up. So I'm glad I did it just to be a little bit more prepared.
To see all of Gun Talk's content, go to guntalk.com, guntalktv.com, or sign up for the Gun Talk newsletter.